true, but you can help me out here. So,
I'll help you out.
Dietrich Rotenbacher, with whom I was faculty at the University of Ulm in epidemiology, did his MPH here 25 years ago. And he told me that he had a party, I don't know whether at the beginning or at the end of his MPH, and he invited all people and greeted them at the door, and one of them was Vic. And he asked them what they wanted to drink. And so he, obviously being German, thought about beer, wine, schnapps, something along these lines. And then Vic said, if you had a class of 2% skim milk, that would be perfect. And so he was telling this story because he just still couldn't believe it. So this is Vic. So Vic came to the school, as I learned from his CV, in 1972. Did first Master of Science in Public Health in the Department of Health Education, and then in 77 moved to the Department of Epidemiology to do his PhD. So now we are a few years later, and Vic has published over 100 papers, has been cited over 5,000 times. His most cited paper is the Epidemiologic Evidence for a Relationship Between Social Support and Health, published in AJE 1983. Do you know how many times this has been cited? No? 563 times. So much for impact. I again can't even start talking about the honors that Vic got, but I know that most recently this year he was actually awarded with the Abraham Lilienfeld Award from the American College of Epidemiology, where he is really clearly in a very illustrious group of people, very well deserved. So,
Hulka.
well, yes. So we have two here, two Lilienfeld Award awardees. So again, thank you very much for all you have done, Vic, for the department. And it was always a pleasure to have you around, in front and behind the camera. And, so I'll just stop here and leave it to other people to come forward and say a few words, and maybe people can grab something to eat, and if no one steps up now, maybe later. Thank you, Vic.
Thank you very much.
Jill asked me if I would say something, and I declined, but I changed my mind. I'm really going to miss Vic. I visit a lot of people that talk about the methods, sociology, but nobody more often than Vic. I've learned so much from him. But I do have a story that is pure Vic. We have an annual Winter Fest where people play music and have a party in the winter. That began as something that students organized, and they called it prom, the Epi Prom. And I think at the second Epi Prom, Vic and I attended, and it was at like a nightclub on Rosemary Street, I think. And Vic and I attended we left at the same time, and it was still rather early. And out in the parking lot, there were about a half a dozen students. It's no surprise that they were all women, because we're like 78% women. They were all out there catching a smoke. And they all went like this. And I said, don't worry, we're not the public health police. And Vic said, yes, we are. Put out those cigarettes. That's not the only reason I'm going to miss you, Vic.
Just call me anytime you find pickles left.
I guess I can say a few words too, having been around the Department of Epidemiology in the School of Public Health even longer than Vic. So young person that came into the department. I was there. And we had offices adjacent to each other. But I just want to say something serious about Vic. Because Vic had a major drive, goal, and took initiative at a time when the issues weren't so common, and that was toward minority health. He really was a leader in that field, and he was responsible for multiple conferences that took place on the topic. And now we're in an era when these issues are critically important. Vic was there long ago, and I've always respected him for his work and that he undertook this work. Now I've got to say that there's one thing I really remember. I don't know if it's quite as good as Charlie's, but one evening, just late afternoon, you were working very hard on a grant, and I think it was with the
Adimora?
Yes, I think it was with Ada that you were working. She was there, and everybody were kind of standing over you. But the thing I remember is not specifically what you were writing, but how you did it. You were absolutely the fastest typist I've ever known. So hopefully continue to see each other at these next meetings.
Your support over all those years was unbelievable, really terrific. From early on, I decided you were one of the most intelligent people I ever met, and I really mean that. And you were so supportive. I remember you encouraged me, maybe twisted arm is a little strong, but you encouraged me to work on a program project grant. It was a supplement to the Lineberger Cancer Center. It wasn't Lineberger, the Cancer Center for Minority Cancer Control. And you persuaded me that I should lead this. But then you worked with each of the investigators who was writing a part of it on their proposals, helping them in your office each day, doing what I don't know if chairs do that now, but it was remarkable for me, the assistance that you gave them, and me, but them also.
I hope you don't mind. I'm going to have to leave very shortly. However, I just wanted to say a few words in recognizing the honoree, Victor Schoenbach. I actually met Vic over 20-something years ago before I actually worked here officially in the school. It was the first, what we now know as the National Health Epidemiology research webpage, and so I came down as a young guy, just finished college, just finished grad school, coming down from DC, and we worked on this webcast. We broadcasted live via satellite, and not knowing that several years later I would be here on campus and working. And one of the things that was just spoken about that I always will appreciate was his dedication to the issues of health disparities and minority health. Everyone knows him, not only just here on this campus. You can go far and wide across the country, and when you talk about the issues of health disparities, his name will come up. So I will definitely miss not only that, but I'll miss his friendship. There's only one thing I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss his office. If any of you all had the opportunity to go into his office, the funny thing is that he knew where everything was. That was amazing.
Just blew your credibility.
But Vic has, in addition to his health disparities work, just personally, I've enjoyed the friendship. I've chaired the Carolina Black Caucus, and I've enjoyed the conversations and looking to him for advice as it relates to issues of inclusiveness and diversity. So congratulations. I know we will continue to see you, but thank you very much for the years of service.
Any broadcast that I've been involved with, OJ has been the actual producer, And he taught me everything I know. He's not responsible for what I do. He's taught me everything I know about media, broadcasting, and so on. And one of my proudest accomplishments was recording a video of him producing one of our broadcasts when he didn't even realize I was doing it.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is like a friend's meeting.
Somebody's about to arrive.
I just want to throw in, if anyone does miss Vic's office, they can come to our.
38 boxes.
38 boxes of it. Not unpacked. Not unpacked. No, that's yet to be.
When I retire.
When he retires. After, when he retires.
So are we saying things right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I would like to say something about it. So first of all, what I'd like to say is I'm Adimora, actually mainly from the School of Medicine, but also from MD now as well. And I would just like to say thank you so much. I owe my entire career to you, quite honestly. You were a better mentor to me than I could ever imagine anyone being. I remember my first grant, sitting there in Lynette Womack, at midnight and 1 a.m. This is before there was, really the internet widely used, and then, doing it at the very last minute and driving it to RD. But, there's no way that I could, I cannot imagine actually being as good a mentor to anyone as you were, and I really want to thank you. You're wonderful. I owe my career to you.
So Ada is one of the most spectacular supporters that you could imagine. Because maybe I helped her then. And I enjoyed working on that grant proposal. But my whole career in HIV, or almost all of it, and I had a little bit before that, really came from Ada. And the publications, the later grants, the opportunities to be part of chapters, and the opportunity to stay on the faculty and be recognized, because she would write these wonderful letters or say great things to the chairs of the department about how wonderful I was. Which I'm not commenting on the act of veracity or whatever, but they would believe that.
Well, that's not exactly what's true. But really, I'm no Pollyanna. It's people who know me know. So when I say something.
Ada was terrific to work with because she could make decisions. I could give her my multiple confounding variables that Marion would attest to, and she would say, no, this is what we should do. She could manage. When I got into epi research, I didn't realize it was about management. I didn't know anything about management, clearly. It wasn't my strength, but Ada could manage, so I could be a co-PI. I could throw out my ideas. She could do things with them. We could write the papers. So
thank you.
Thank you for my career.
Have any more takers before we go on and start with the refreshments? Yes, Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth French. I'm not in epidemiology, I was at school, but I just have a few things to say. One is gratitude, because at every single meeting, when there's that awkward silence, when nobody asks a question, we can always depend on Vic to come and ask a question and get the ice broken, and they were always good questions, and we thank you. The other thing I have to say is I see several school historians in the group here, and we know that Vic is both an avid historian of the school and part of just absolutely the fabric of the history of this place, of the advocacy, the spirit of advocacy and social change. And we honor you, and I hope you'll continue to press forward with documenting and helping us retain our legacy and convey that to further generations who come here. Thank you.
Thank you. It's certainly been a privilege and an honor to do what I have, and I hope to continue. The thing about asking the first question is, after people heard my question, they figured, gee, I can ask the question too.
It takes a lot of bravery to be the first one to ask. A lot of
Bravery or lack of discipline or restraint.
Well, as you sit and ponder, we'll go ahead and start with our refreshments. And if you have more kudos that you would like to give Victor, all means I know you'll approach him, but feel free. If you want me to get anybody's attention, if you want to make it publicly known, because we know Vic likes to document everything with his son. Other than that, with a video camera, we'll make sure we have a low volume so that the main voice can be heard with any more additional memorable moments.
He also likes to talk, and I don't know whether you're going to give him an opportunity